Rocky and Derrick show.
Joining us today is Rocky. Glad you can make it.
Anytime.
Unlike last time. But today, who we're interviewing is my mentor, Mr. Alexis. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Good.
All right. You sure?
Yeah. So, my first question is, what inspired you to help kids like me?
Well, I have a passion to do what I do. And I think anything that you are doing, you should have a passion for. I have 20 years experience in mental health. I work with kids pretty much all my adult life. And it came to me one day, and I coach football, I coach baseball, I've been around kids a lot. So, I just like to see them excel and do well in life, not just sports, but in life. I like to see them get what they need in order to be a good asset to the community. I was asked one day, a young lady asked me about helping her sons, like, Alex, I need help. And so my question to her was, what type of help? Because football season was over. It was just right after football season. So she asked me the question, do you have a program? And so at that point, the Lord touched my heart to start to build something, mentor program.
Where is the program located at?
Program right now, we're operating out of the Bryan Family Y. That's downtown Greensboro. State-of-the-art facility. They have Olympic-sized pool. They have weight room with all types of equipment there. They even have a room for stationary bikes, computer labs. Just a wonderful place to be able to take kids and let them get their energy out.
Are girls allowed to join?
Well, that's a good question because we started out with boys. We were founded April 5th, 2016, and we started out with boys. That's was the concentration when we first started out. And I really have a passion to get the girls started. And I'm actually looking for volunteers, adults, to volunteer to help the girls because we do not want to turn any child away, male or female. So that is one of the goals that we're striving to do this year in 2017.
Okay.
Is there a minimum age requirement for joining?
Right now, we're working with kids from age 9 to 18. I do have a few 8-year-olds. My reason from behind having them at 9 to 18, from 9 to 12, they're at a crucial stage. They really, really need some positive impact or positive role model in their lives in order for them to gain the positive things, and so as they become adults, they will be able to carry that into the communities that they end up in. But again, we right now we're doing age 9 to 18.
Your turn.
What inspired you to help kids?
Well, again, I have a passion to work with kids. And we just want every child to be able to be a positive role model in their community, like myself, but giving them an opportunity. There's so much negativity out there now. You have gangs, gang violence, gang members trying to get kids to join their gangs. And my thing is, what is positive in a child's life. So we're trying to create an environment so that the kids will have a positive environment to go to. He says, the Bible says, you raise a kid up, you train them up. And even if they stray, they will find their way back. So we're trying to give them something positive to look forward to.
You were listening to you ask that question, Rocky. Okay, what was the biggest group you mentored for?
This last year, 2016, We had about 80 kids to sign up for Build Something Mentor program. The biggest group that I had was probably around 35. Now, I had some mentors coming to help me out, some volunteers. Well, they was actually college age students. Well, anytime I have anybody that's younger than me in front of me, I consider an opportunity to mentor them also. So we had that big group one time, about 35. I'll call them kids because of my age. In that particular group. So that was a powerful interaction that we had. So I would say about 35. But right now we're averaging anywhere from 20 to 25 kids every Saturday.
What do you do there? Like, what part? What job?
What type of activities or something that I'm doing? Okay, well, we do weightlifting. First, we start out with prayer. That's first and foremost, because God is the foundation. You know, you got to build a foundation. If you're going to build a house, you got to have a solid foundation when you put that house together, because any storm that may come, you know, if the foundation's strong enough, then it will stand. So we start out with prayer. It's very, very important. And then we'll do our breakout session, and we'll go do some calisthenics and, you know, stretching, get them ready, because we're going to get ready to go do some weightlifting. That's from the kids from age 13 to 18. They'll go in the weight room with me. We'll do weightlifting. But the kids 9 to 12, they are doing stations. They're not ready for the weights until you get 18, because your bodies are just not ready at that point. But till you get 13. Yes, we do weightlifting, we do calisthenics, we do cardiovascular, do a lot of running and build something, because we want to make sure that their cardio system is strong. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You say that you were a coach. Have you won any championships?
Oh, yes. We're back-to-back city champs with the Lewis Center. Football, that was 2015 and 2016. Baseball team, we're still trying there. We're gonna do better, but we're still trying there. So we try to train up champions, but winning is not everything. Understand that. It's about coming together and having a positive fellowship and being able to learn positive traits. And anytime children have somebody that's as athletic as they are, and that is showing them attention, love overall, because love conquers it all. So if you're actually showing a kid that's all they want, they really want love, showing them that, they're going to give you your best. They're going to do their best, and then they're going to look good at it.
Who is the boss there? Like, who is the main person that goes every day and like helps get everything situated?
Who is the boss? You talking about for the organization? Well, we are a non-profit organization, so really the boss, the way the organization is set up, is you have me. I'm the CEO. I'm the founder. I'm the executive director. But I also have a board that I have to take everything to. With my board, they make those decisions on if we're going to compensate, we're going to pay, on have employees. Well, they'll vote on those decisions. I am a non-voting member. I am a member of the board, but I'm a non-voting member. Now, if we don't have enough there and I have to vote, they'll pull me in to vote. But that, to answer your question, I would consider the board being the decision makers. I wouldn't call them the boss, but the decision makers.
Have you ever thought of having anything to add there to the program?
To the program? Well, we're thinking about adding a lot of different things. Our long-term goal is that we're out in the schools in Guilford County. Because what I would like to do, instead of a kid, not be having the opportunity to get an education, and not and by being suspended because of his behavior or the fact that he's just not catching up academically. We'd like to get into schools and be able to have one-on-ones with those kids and give them a positive role model so that they can show them that attention that they're seeking, because that's basically what it is. My mental health background tells me in a lot of those cases they need attention, they're seeking attention, and that causes their bad behavior. So we want to be able to team up with the schools and be able to help them out and help the community out.
Have you ever thought about going national or even global?
Well, it's one thing I will not do is put God in a box. So, he gave me the idea, and he's given me everything that I need in order to accomplish everything that we're trying to do. If it's national, we're going. We're starting here, and we're going to build something here. And then if we have to go out into the other communities and go national, then, that's what we'll do.
One more question that came up to my mind. When you're there, and do kids bring their book bags, and do you help them with their homework and stuff?
We always ask the kids to bring their report cards. We like to see where they're having trouble in school. And if they do bring their book bags, we are available to assist them with their grades, with their study. One other thing that I'm going to develop with this program is an after-school program. That way they can come, and I have tutors there that can help them with the issues that they're having in school as it relates to academics.
So, got my question because maintenance was telling me something, but what was I gonna say?
Well, while you're thinking of that, Derrick, let me say this, okay? Etiquette, we talk about that. Manners is real big. We teach our kids how to address their elders as sir, ma'am, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. Those things are important, and the reason I feel that they're important is because when I grew up, I was taught that. And I find myself a lot of times throughout my life in situations, even on a job interview, as I address the person in front of me, that way it tends to stick with them, and that might give me the edge in getting that job. But I think it's very good to know that kids will have manners and open doors, young men opening doors for young ladies, and just being a positive role model everywhere they go.
So, what helped you think of the name Build Something?
Well, Build Something came to me probably 7 years ago, and I was going to do a clothing line, and athletic clothing line, saying Build Something. Even today I walk in the gym and I hear people, they'll shout when I walk in the room and say, Build Something. So it kind of stuck. The Lord gave me that, and I'm not going to take the credit. And then the program came about, so we named the program after that, Build Something Mentor Program.
Okay. Well, that has been the Rocky and Derrick Show. Join us next